The Migrant Protection Protocols program, also known as Remain in Mexico, is a Trump-era immigration policy that forces all migrants who enter the U.S. without documentation, even those who are trying to legally apply for asylum, to wait in Mexico while their cases are being considered. Under the policy, asylum seekers are forced to wait in camps in dangerous and unsafe conditions in Mexico for months and sometimes years while their asylum cases are being processed in the United States. The majority of them without access to family and legal support. The policy was created by the Trump administration in 2018 as a way to keep migrants from seeking asylum at the southern border. Soon after the Trump administration began implementing the policy in 2019, Remain in Mexico was challenged in court when a federal judge in San Francisco blocked the policy. That decision was ultimately lifted, and the Trump administration was allowed to move forward with the policy. In 2019, the American Civil Liberties Union, the Southern Poverty Law Center, and several other groups and asylum seekers filed a lawsuit against the policy, claiming it violated the administrative procedures and international law and requested for it to be halted. The lawsuit was appealed, keeping Remain in Mexico in place. Approximately 70,000 migrants have been returned to Mexico under MPP. Only 7.5% of them managed to hire a lawyer. There have been over 1,500 publicly reported cases of rape, kidnapping, torture, and other abuses against migrants returned under Remain in Mexico, according to Human Rights First. In 2021, as the new president, Joe Biden signed an executive order to take steps to end the Remain in Mexico policy, and in February 2021, asylum seekers were gradually allowed into the U.S. to continue with their cases for the first time in 3 years. The action was quickly challenged with lawsuits from the states of Texas and Missouri that claimed the Biden administration could not end the program. Later that year, a federal judge ruled against the termination of Remain in Mexico and required the Biden administration to restart the program. In December 2021, a federal appeals court upheld the ruling, and the Biden administration restarted the program with several changes that included an expanded list of countries to apply the policy to. President Biden then challenged the ruling by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals by taking the case to the United States Supreme Court. In February 2022, the Supreme Court agreed to take on the case to determine whether or not the Biden administration can end the Trump-era immigration policy. The Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on the case in April 2022. A final decision is expected in June 2022. Remain in Mexico is a dangerous and inhumane policy that has left a moral stain in the U.S. immigration system. Migrants seeking asylum should not be forced to wait in dangerous and poor conditions while their cases are being considered. It must end once and for all.